ladies and gents, this is our third lesson of the week. It's going to be a short one, I hope. This is really just word problems. So we're still looking at areas, maybe perimeters, but instead of having shapes drawn for us, there's a word, okay? Now, I'm not going to write down the sentences, so I need you guys to open the textbook. We're on page 198, exercise 2. And let's just do a few of them. I'm not going to have to do too much. So the area of the triangle is 48 meters squared. The base is 16. Calculate the height. Okay? Now we know that the area of triangle is base times height divided by 2. Okay? Now the area itself, okay, this is, I'm doing question A. The area they're telling us is 48. Okay? So the area is 48. The base, they tell us, is 16. And we want to find the height. We don't know what it is, so we'll call it h. We'll fill in the formula, okay, so we'll divide by 2. Base is 16, area is 48. Okay, we'll rewrite just an algebraic equation. Okay, so 48 equals 8h. We divide by 8, h equals 6. Okay, and we got to write down the units because we work with meters, square meter. The answer will be meters. Okay, let's choose another question. Yeah, let's do that one. So I'm going to do C. The area of a rectangle is 80. The length is 10. Calculate the width. Okay. When I calculate area of a rectangle, okay, what I do one side times the other side. I do the length times the width. Now, the area we're told is, where was that? 80. And the area is 80. The length is 10. So 80 equal to the length, which is 10, times the width. I'll give W for width. So we find out W, not a problem. We divide both sides by 10. W equals 8. Okay, pretty easy questions. Okay, let's find some more tricky ones. Right. Chaps, so we're moving on to D. The perimeter, please read it, okay? The perimeter of a rectangle is 32 and the length is 90 millimeters. And we want to calculate, what do we want to calculate? The width, I imagine. Okay? Calculate the width. Okay, so let's say we've got a rectangle with, let's call that length. We'll call that width. Okay? What will be the perimeter? What will be the perimeter of this triangle, of the rectangle? Okay? The perimeter will be 2 times the width plus 2 times the length, because it's that side plus that side plus that side plus that side. That's the perimeter. And then the fence around. Okay? So it's 2 times width times 2 times length. Okay? Now I know that the perimeter they told me is 32. The length they told me is 90 millimeters. Okay. Now I gotta watch out here because the perimeter is in centimeters. So I have to work the length over with centimeters. So 90 millimeters is 9 centimeters. But as you can see in this equation, okay, the perimeter is 2 times the length. So I need to times the length by 2. And I need to add 2 of the width. But I don't know what the width is, so I'll just call it 2W. That, again, is an algebraic equation that you know how to do. 32 equals 18 plus 2W. Okay, minus 18. Okay, 2W equals 14. Alright, it is. And that means W is equal 7. I just divided by 2. So the width is 7 centimeters. Okay? A little bit more difficult, but still very manageable. Okay? Let's move on to F. Now we're moving to circle. A circle has a circumference of 18 centimeters. Find the radius of the circle, round with 2 decimal places. Now, circumference, okay, the circumference of a circle is 2 pi r. So 2 pi r equal, what did they tell us? The area is 18 centimeters. need to find out r. Okay? R is going to be 18 divided by 2 pi. I just divided by 2 pi. I want to get rid of that 2 pi. So 18 over 2 pi. Now you have to, just give my calculator, we have to find an answer for that. We can't leave it like that. Just pause. Okay, so I'm writing 18 divided by, open brackets, 2 pi, close brackets. Okay, I have to put that in brackets. And I get 2.86. Yeah, so it's 2.86, 2 decimal places. Okay, because I worked with centimeters, the answer will also be the same. Okay, not too difficult. Now let's do a difficult one with circles. Okay, and I chose J first. J. Not J, sorry, I. I want to do I. Okay. A circle has an area of 76 centimeters squared. So let's look for area of a circle. Remind ourselves the equation is pi r squared. Okay. So pi r squared is equal to 76 centimeters squared. Okay. 76 centimeters squared. Okay. That's the area. Now here's a mistake that a lot of people will say. Because the unit of the area, 76 centimeters squared, that does not mean, it doesn't mean that we have to square the 76. I remember a lot of you last year did that mistake. Don't square the 76, it's just the unit of the number, 76 centimeters squared. Now here, why is that a difficult question? They're not asking to find what r is, they don't want to find out the length of the radius, they want to find the length of the circumference, the perimeter of the circle. So I know the perimeter of a circle, circumference is 2 pi r. So what I'm going to do is, first of all, I will find out the r by using this equation, and then I'll substitute in this equation and find out the circumference. So let's find out r. Okay, first of all, I'm going to divide by pi. Okay, so r is equal to 76 divided by pi. Now this is r squared. Sorry. If I were you, I would not put it in the calculator just yet, because if you put it in the calculator, you're rounding up, you're rounding it off, and then you have a little inaccuracy, errors. So only round it at the end. I'll show you. You just leave it like that. Now we still need to know what r is. Okay, so I'm going to do square root on both sides. So r is going to be square root of 76 over pi, and we just leave it like that. Leave it at that. We don't put that in the calculators because we're not asked to find what the radius. We want to find out the circumference. Now we're going to take this r and we'll put it in the equation for the circumference. So the circumference is equal to 2 pi times r. What is r? 76 over pi. Now put that in your calculator. Okay, you'll have to put that probably in brackets. Okay, now you got to do that. Okay, so you write 2 pi times square root. In the square root, you write 76 divided by pi. And the answer I get is 30,90. 30,90. It's important to write the 0. Okay, if you just wrote 30,9, it looked like you just use only one decimal place. So even if your second decimal place is 0, just write it down. Okay? But I want to just explain again. If you were to put that in the calculator, find out what r is, you'll write r is equal 1.23. You'll use 2 decimal places. And then you put it in here, you might get slightly different answer. Maybe your second decimal place will be 1 instead of 0. Okay? And then you will lose a mark. So because they didn't ask you to find r, they asked you to find the circumference, just keep that, don't put that in the calculator, put the whole answer into the calculator here, and then you can round off only at the end. That's it, guys. I'll leave you a few questions to do here. Easy peasy.